Alright guys and girls, my name's Chris and I'm also known as Demeggy on all the forums. I'm also the designer of the Fallout Who project, which I've been working on now for around about 18 months. The following demo video is, if you've been following the blog, you're going to know what it's all about. Basically, it's about the Fallout Who project, a Doctor Who mod for the popular first-person shooting game for the PC, Fallout 3. It's also on the Xbox, but the mod doesn't go that far, unfortunately. Talents aren't that great when it comes to modding consoles. Without waffling on too much, the following video, well, following short video I should say, is going to take you on a general sort of overview of TARDIS flight, what it looks like in the console room, and all the bits and bobs. Now you have to please bear in mind that the mod isn't fully finished yet. There's still quite a bit of work to be done. As I've said before, if you've been following the actual mod development blog over at falloutwho.blogspot.com, you will know what the situation is. I'm gradually working on models, trying to get things sorted, adding sort of activators and all those sorts of things, bits and bobs, general interactivity with the console itself, just to make it fun. But it's been dragging on for quite a while now. There's been a lot of updates recently, a frenzied rush of activity. I just want to give you something back and show you exactly what it's all about. So without much further ado, let's get rolling. So here we can see the console room. It's effectively got all the buttresses, everything's modelled. I've got to talk as quick as I can here. We can see the systems terminal, which is the TARDIS scanner. Obviously, very, very early stage, that's going to be animated screen. There's a mysterious TARDIS C button. Anything you see with TARDIS A, B or C, I won't go into too much detail. Helmet regulator, console master clamp, again, won't go into it. The handbrake, obviously for vital flight. The phone there's very interesting implementation coming in soon. We've got TARDIS A, button A there. That console panel there's a bit bare. Another mysterious button. The extrapolator, that's the shield modifier. If you remember that from the series, then there we go. There's the tertiary data store panels and the emergency power button. Here we can see the actual the mesh of the console itself, and the buttresses need to be expanded slightly at the top, and that horrible blue sort of glitchy thing needs to be removed. So as you can see, generally scope wise, that's the console in layout. Down below we can see the underdeck where you can do all the maintenance. Clipping, as you can see, because I've just walked straight through a buttress, hasn't been fully finished yet, need to work on that. Okay, so moving out of the console now into the main console room. You've got the central corridor outside. Idea here taken from Amy's Choice, recent episode and an early Hartnell adventure. Small storage cupboard just outside the console. Don't know why, just thought it'd be cool. We can see the console, the coral meshes for the corridor, and then here we have the maintenance hatch to the ship. Right, ignore the stupid sonic screwdriver, I have had to disable that, just for the rest of the mods so that it doesn't interfere. Here we can see the undercarriage of the console room where you can do all the modifications to the engines, the shields, anything else like that, all general bits and bobs. Here we can see temporal velociter. If you had the right components, there is a notes list available in the workshop. If you had the right components available there, you would be able to actually see what it is you can upgrade with. Okay, so moving on, let's show you how flight works. Okay, we're in the console room at the moment. We'll leave the TARDIS. As you can see, we're at the Republic of Dave. I won't go into any game spoilers in case you haven't got that far in the vanilla content, but there we go. Police box, okay, pop back inside the TARDIS. In you go. And we're back inside the TARDIS. Ignore the crappy textures on the screen there. There's something glitching about those at the moment, something I've got to work on. Everything, like I mentioned before, is a bit of a tweakish at the moment. Okay, this is how flight works. It's a 3-step procedure. Go into the scanner, okay, astral navigation on computer, and then go down to the coordinate randomizer. Randomise the coordinates just like in the Tom Baker eras with the randomizer switch. Pump in the helmet regulator, brilliant, okay, and then pull the handbrake, and away we go. Right, 3, 2, 1, and go. Brilliant. Okay, entering time space vortex. Ignore that, irrelevant. Should have mentioned before earlier, there was a random thing which said debug random. Ignore that, it's just my own sake, it's debug stuff. As you saw there, the door was locked. Ignore the clipping, it's just my poor video editing skills. The console in the middle, do you see the 2 bars towards the top of the screen in the console? In the test version, they are able to move up and down, but for some reason, it doesn't want to fully work, so I had to disable it because it was making the time rotor go all iffy-scriffy, not the best thing. Oh look, we've landed. Right, should we go and find out where we landed? That's a good idea. Off we go. So basically, normally it takes around about 30 seconds to fly on level 1, level 2 takes around about 20, and level 3 takes around about 10, so it goes down in increments of 10 seconds every time you upgrade the speed. I love this bit, finding out where you've landed for the first time, quite exciting. I'm not going to divulge into where we've landed here, just in case you haven't got this far in the original game itself. Quite cool that you landed there, back in you go, oh presto. Now I have to try and remember exactly where I went in the video with this, so bear with me. back in the console room again. Oh yeah, brilliant. Okay, I'm going to overshow you the systems for the TARDIS. So we're going to the systems. We can go to online systems, gives a representative of all the stats, so we can see current speed of the temporal velocity, etc. We can see the power capacity and the shield strength. Power capacity is the amount of fuel. If you get to 0, TARDIS goes on screwy. Device manager showing the levels, and that is about it, I believe. So, brilliant, perfect. All I want to say is, demo video part 2 coming up. You've seen how flight works there. There's nothing major which is going to go wrong if you do it out of order, but you just can't fly if you don't go in those 3-step procedures. Things that I might have missed, I'm trying to think, and I can't think of anything. So, stay tuned, look forward to part 2, and I'm going to continue working on the mod like a lunatic. Alright then, thanks for watching, cheers.